I was playing Counter-Strike as I do every day when I received a text message. It contained just the latitude and longitude, nothing else. I replied, but there was no response. Given that my bike's tyres were flat, I decided to run to this location instead, as it was less than an hour away. When I got there, tucked away under a bridge, I found a piece of paper. On it, an address. As I ran back, I wondered where it would lead and who would be there. But it would have to wait, as I had a game to play and a song to make.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Making Music on Geoguessr, where we go on an adventure through the world. We create a story, then we write a song to this, and finally we try to make a guess at where we are. Let's jump right into the world edition. This is sure to be a fantastic game this time, and we're in the middle of nowhere. This is gonna be a challenging one. I can tell you that for sure. This truck looks badass. It's like horns. Can't determine anything from the number plates. The road's not in a great condition. This sign though, what does it say? Deviation, construction, destruction. What's that? What is that? I've never seen anything like that before. That's great. That's content. Is that a piece of art? It's like wheels on the top and at the bottom, and this weird system on the left. Interesting. Lots of pickup trucks. Could be southern US, could be Mexico, could be Canada, maybe. Workers present. We'll get there. What on earth is going on here? Stop! .42 east. What's this? Junction 11. We're really out there, right? In the middle of nowhere. This is gonna be a tough one. Moose Jaw and Chamberlain. Are we in Canada? Wouldn't surprise me. You get Canada so often. This symbol is what we want to see. Government of... Are we in Saskatchewan again? That certainly looks like it. Yeah, you can see at the top. Jesus Christ. Why does this always happen to me? Is this going to be... Oh, Herman! Version 3? I think there's no choice. We're just gonna have to play it out, right? We're in Canada again. Bloody hell. See, this bend is really important. This bend that we just saw. So we have been going east and we hit a T. Is it time to jump onto the map or is it too early? I mean, look at that. Moose Jaw straight away, 42, we were going east. Is this the end of the game? That was fast. But remember, we were in the middle of nowhere and calculating that is close to impossible. So I don't think we're going to do that great this game. And I don't want to spend hours trying to find the right position on the map. We know the names of the towns that we passed through. We've got Tuxford, we've got Marquise. We are between Keeler and Marquise most probably. Now, if you remember, When we were here, it was about a mile away. I'm guessing there's a mile, 2 miles between each of these towns. I'm guessing we're gonna be around here somewhere. Now we can see a couple of lakes, ponds, marshes-ish, something like that in the street view. If we return to start and we resume going down this path, maybe the bends are gonna be our friends. Could it be? Now see, pond straight away, well, a thing straight away. But what happens if we hit Keeler? Let's go to Keeler. Let's see how far Keeler is away from us. See, we just passed this thing, right? This is about 40 mouse clicks away, and we just passed this. So from the start, about 40 mouse clicks away, we pass this, which is just this in the map. You can see it, Railway Avenue, and then we get into Keeler.
Tequila.
The thing is, we can use that split and measure. Measure like we've never measured before. See, this is just the start of it. But at this point, we need to find something else that is interesting. No large features, except for these 2 marshes. These, yeah, that's... I'm saying nothing, just ignore me. It's like this little road. Well, that's interesting. Where is that road? Here's the road. This is our point of reference. I need something to measure. Oh, what can we use to measure? I've got no ruler. I've got a measuring tape somewhere. And the distance between the split and the road is exactly 6 centimeters. How many clicks does this equal to? 30, 60, 90, 120, 125. So 6 centimeters is 125 clicks. I was wrong. It is 5 centimeters. How many clicks from the start till the first road? So that's interesting. We've got another road which goes straight through a marsh. Must be this one then. It must be a road. Look how it goes straight through it. So the first road has a marsh to the right. Then the second road was got the same. Let me try doing the clicks method again between these 2 roads just to verify the integrity of the measurements. 215, slightly less than 12 centimeters. And this is road number 2. So essentially, road number 3 from Keeler is the one that's closest to us at the start. But we are just next to another road. We're at the 4th road. We can actually do this. We start at Keeler, got road number 1, got road number 2, got road number 3-ish, I guess. Oh, the roads are all weird. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Guessing we're here. 9 clicks out of 125, 0.072 multiplied by 5. It's measuring time, even though it's not perfect. It could be good enough. What a weird game, wasn't it? What a weird game. I know it's wrong. I know it's going to be wrong. But before we make our guess, it is time to make our song. We are going to venture out into the town of Keeler and see if we can find something interesting. Now, this is Railway Avenue. I'm going to venture inside, see what we can find. So we've got railways. The truck with the horns, it's kind of like demons. Lots of pickup trucks just lying around. They're kind of like cattle. This is the cattle of this area. There's no sheep, no goats like in previous games. There's just cars and pickup trucks munching on some grass. Metal cattle. Metal cattle. Sounds so fun. Nice, pleasant place. This reminds me a bit of Centralia. Very weird and interesting story that happened there. There is nothing here. I was expecting chaos. I was expecting madness. But there's nothing going on. It's a ghost town. Maybe something horrible happened here. Maybe demons. This is the most interesting spot. Just the cars munching on the grass. Don't see that every day, do you? Great picture. Just absolutely fantastic, this picture. I think the other really interesting thing was that demonic structure. Here we go. Bloody hell. I mean, I know it just must be some farming machinery, but that is demonic as hell. This is not a song about people. This is a song about demons. So at the moment, we've just got a bunch of words, a bunch of gibberish, no real substance. This story is still missing its point. And that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to pick up with the story and then we're going to write the lyrics. Where I think this story starts is a farmer wishing higher yields, invokes spirits from the underworld. These spirits listen to the farmer's wishes and take over the closest moving entities. These entities just happened to be machines. Hell had risen. All cattle that was soon was reduced to nothing more than vehicles grazing as their bodies would fuel these demons. That's our story. They are preparing, they are growing, they are becoming stronger because eventually they will take over the human race. That isn't the sound of hell and demons and trucks with horns, then I don't know what is. Okay. And now we write our lyrics. So I've written some example things just following the gist of the song, but it still doesn't reflect what we want to say. Now, red skies, dry farms is that moment in time where the farmer realizes he needs to do something. Dark prayers, alarms, holes open, they rise. The town at arms. And through this incantation, they'll unleash metal cattle. I'm not sure what we should write for this. Let's go back to our story. Yes, maybe it's about this part, moving about throughout town, obliterating. I love that word, obliterating. The land wiped clean. And with that, I think we end our lyrics. It's time for the vocals.
Red skies, dry farms, dark prayers are long. The age of expectation, never foreseen. The age of devastation. Hold these machines, and through this incantation.
I realized it would be super cool if we send this to someone on Fiverr to add some real drums, because I feel real drums would really... I feel real drums would really benefit this song. Like, you need that intensity, that chaos, that madness. And I just want to see what happens, to be honest. I thought it would be fun for this project, at least, to involve someone external. We'll see what happens. Hey again, it's been about 5 days and I finished most of the track off camera just because I don't think you want to sit down and watch yet another time lapse. But meanwhile, we received the finished drum track from David on Fiverr, and man, this is sick. Just listen to this. That is tight, and it sits really well with the mix as well. Major props to this guy. Let's finish this up. So, coming back to it, were we right? Were we wrong? How wrong were we? 1 kilometer off, 1 kilometer off. We were on the wrong road. it was this one, but that's life. You don't always get them, and it was fun. Maybe not as hectic, maybe not as chaotic as last game, as last video, but I hope it was fun at least, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Red skies, dry farms, dark prayers, alarms, holes open, they raise this town at arms.
They lived unseen at the edge of all our dreams. No more dreams. Until one day the farmer met the wood unseal. Metal, 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 metal.
The age of expectation, never foreseen. The age of devastation. All these machines, and through this incantation, they'll unleash mortal castle.
Metal, 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 metal. Tires for engine speed, obliterating everything.
Their bodies fueled by the metal trucks and cars that they've grown upon the pasture.